My name is Thomas Öström. I am the founder and CEO of the company named Climeon. So I also like to start with a question. How many in here have heard about Climeon before this day? Hands up. Okay, it's quite good, 60% roughly. I'd like to kickstart with a video from one of our customers.
I've been involved with trying to get breakthroughs on clean energy for a number of years now. When I saw what Climeon was doing, I was very excited. You know, we run on energy, and that energy must turn into clean energy as fast as possible, whether it's solar power or whether it's turning wastewater into energy, as Climeon are doing.
If you look at the world, more than 50% of all the energy is dumped as low-temperature waste heat. This is a tremendously large energy source that is not used today.
Steel plants, cement plants, aluminium plants.
They are basically throwing away money.
The best way of doing good is if you can actually do it in a way that doesn't cost you a lot of money, hopefully actually saves you money, and does good at the same time. And Climeon can deliver that, and that's what makes it so exciting.
Climeon is a company that has found a way to turn hot water into electricity. This is an entirely new area of clean technology and green electricity. And there is nothing in the world with the same potential. You take the heat, you lead it into the machine, and you make it into electricity. We can also make it very compact. The machine is only 2 by 2 meters.
In the years to come, you're going to get more and more people doing business with companies that are making a real effort to get their own house in order. We will certainly be making noise about it because we're proud of what Climeon are doing for our ships, and we'll let people know.
Our process is so economic that already today it's useful to convert waste heat into electricity.
The consumption of energy will always grow. You cannot stop it because it's a human nature thing.
Wherever there is heat, there should be a Climeon box converting that into useful electricity.
Turn this energy into clean electricity and at the same time make a lot of money and save the environment. You can do both.
So, you can do both, and what we do is turn hot water to electricity. Typically, the area is called heat power. It contains of 2 parts. First, if you can do hot water to electricity, you can address a very big market regarding waste heat recovery. This is from engines, power plants, or for industrial processes. And even though this is big, it's not even close as big as if we take this into geothermal. Geothermal energy, as many of you know, exists, but on high temperatures. Without technology, we can do this all over the planet. And you're probably a little bit curious regarding the technology. We cannot go through all the details, but basically you can say it like this. There have been attempts of doing hot water to electricity conversion since the early 80s, but it's always the same. It ends up with the same problem. It's too much steel and too little electricity. In the end, you don't have an economical case. This is what we have solved. The machine is operated in vacuum that has quite a few big problems, but if you solve these, you will open up a possibility that will end up with a system that is extremely compact. This system, each module is about 2 by 2 meters. You put hot water and cold water in the back, and out you will have electricity for maybe 250 villas. On top of that, it's fundamentally cost efficient. The maximum pressure in the system is only 3 bar. It's like a car tire. And maybe the most important is that at these conditions, we get to an efficiency that is extremely high. All these 3 is what they used to call this a real energy disruptor. So where are we now? We started in 2011. Technology was ready by 2014. We were very secretive. In 2015, we got our first customers. This was SSAB and Viking Line. SSAB uses waste heat from the steel process and Viking Line from the big ship engines. This went very well, and this is the reason why we got contacted by Virgin. Big deployment, but it ended up in this year because now everything is happening at the same time. We got the first order in India, in Japan. We got a repeat from Viking. We got Maersk Everyone knows Maersk. And just lately, we got a 300 million Swedish crown order to deploy on Iceland, to use Icelandic hot water to produce distributed power. So we are, thank you. And I just want to mention a little bit who we are. We call it Business for a Better World. I'm one of those that have followed and been part of the climate discussion for now almost every day in 12 years. I believe what is going on out there is really, really bad. So that's the reason why we are running every day, and we have a true chance of actually making a global positive impact, and that's what we will do. So, thank you.